Hey there, fellas. At last, the long-awaited day is upon us. Here's the car, and let me introduce you to Max, who's a sculptor from Novosibirsk. Hi there. He seems to be injured. He probably has frostbites on his fingers. He does work outside, after all. Anyway, fellas, the idea was quite simple. So yeah, I saw a video recently where someone partially made a car from ice. Right there behind us, we have a lot of ice sitting around, thanks to Max. Anyway, he agreed to help us make a car from ice. We had to start by making it... Would you mind explaining to the people why we made all of this from metal? I actually thought we'd make a platform to stack the ice on top of. But it turned out things weren't as simple as they seemed. So we had to put a frame together. We tried to make it as sturdy as possible. If we didn't and the car started flexing, the ice would have started falling apart by the seams. We do want the car to move, after all. Of course. The car should be able to move around just a bit. That's why I said in the last video that the dude lending us a hand is very concerned with safety. I told him I'd wear a helmet. And he's like, believe me, it ain't saving you from a chunk like that. That's why we welded this together. Hopefully this will give us the rigidity we need. This should work okay. Hopefully the tires can withstand such load. Just so that you understand, fellas. How many tons are we dealing with again? It could be somewhere around 4 tons. But that's the finished product, right? Yeah, when we're done. Okay, so that's when we're done. Meanwhile, we have like 6 tons of ice sitting there. Not bad. So the leaf springs will certainly hit the bump stops. I'll be honest, I didn't put any supplementary springs in there. Given such mass, there's really no point in throwing in those springs. Same thing goes for additional leaves into the leaf springs. I'm guessing the bump stops will get the job done. Hopefully they can handle it. Anyway, as we like to say around here, enough talk, let's do this. 5 tons of ice for the UAZ-based G-wagon. Translation and voiceover by BMI Russian. Anyway, guys, that's how most of the work is done. I really don't even know how to put this. The car is being frozen over, basically. So we've put all the blocks into place, as you can see. They're sitting on the frame and everything's good. We don't know exactly where this is going just yet. But in any case, it is starting to look like a car. We even got some mirrors happening. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Right, so we've already started treating the ice, while parking a true metal German-made UAZ right here next to it. It's so we can keep track of where the fenders are, the glass and everything, mirrors. So yeah, gotta get the lines right, the geometry and whatever. Anyway, the build continues, so keep watching. Okay, fellas, so we finished making an SUV from ice. Big thanks to Max, he actually did a great job. As you can see, he even got all the lines right, the headlights, the grille and everything. He carved out all the little details. Well done, man. And he works fast. I mean, he's a master with a chainsaw. Awesome stuff. What a lovely car we have right here. All that's left is to clean the snow off and go for a drive. One more thing, fellas. We've installed some lovely illumination. But considering it's bright outside, I won't be able to show it to you. Maybe it's best not to lay our cards on the table all at once. So here's what we'll be doing next. Soon we'll be moving... Actually, no, since you can't really drive around in this thing. We'll be transporting it to... Right, so when we bring this car to our city squares, and I reckon we'll be transporting it to various locations, like maybe even the local ice town, which is quite fitting, as you can imagine, since our car is also made from ice. We can have some fun there, let the local youngsters have a laugh. We could try taking it for a short drive, after getting permission to do so, of course. Here's hoping they let us drive at least 50 meters somewhere on a straight road without any bumps. As you can imagine, they won't do the ice any favors. Anyway, next episode we'll be showing you how this thing moves around. In the meantime, we're done here. Subscribe, suggest, leave some comments, and see you later. With